It's me. I'm back. I know I suck at this and I go away for a long time, but I would do videos every day if I thought people would just listen to me talk, but I don't think they will. Anyway, if you're new here, my name is Praline. I live with an autoimmune disease called collagenous colitis, aka microscopic colitis, aka I'm miserable 95% of the time now. So that's really fun. I started doing these videos back in January after I got diagnosed officially. What a journey, let me tell you. And, when I got diagnosed, I was just searching for companionship. Nobody seemed to be having any conversation about this illness. A lot of ulcerative colitis, a lot of Crohn's disease, no microscopic colitis. Except for, Wayne Persky and the PerskyFarms.com, I couldn't really find people to talk to or learn from or get any information from, and there is literally nothing on the internet about this, and every article is the same, and it all makes it seem like this is no big deal and it's a walk in the park, and there's no guidelines, there's no treatment plans, there's nothing to find online. So I thought, well, the only way I'm going to learn is from other people that have it. So I started doing videos hoping that people would reach out to me and just, empathize and teach me and guide me. Maybe we can help each other. So that's basically why I do this. It's not for any reason. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do anything but sit here and talk. So talented, I know. So I decided to do another top 5 video. Top 5 things not to say to someone living with a chronic illness. I know other people have done this video, and I would love to see the comments you guys are tired of hearing of every day. It's just, we're just gonna jump right in. Okay, how many times will she touch her hair? Sorry. Okay, this one seems like it shouldn't bother me so much, but it's become a triggering phrase. The phrase, feel better. I understand that is a natural thing to say to someone that is ill, that is sick, that caught the flu, that has a stomach flu, that has a migraine. I understand that you mean it. But when people tell me to feel better, it's just kind of now it's like getting jabbed in the rib. I can't feel better. If I could, I would have a long time ago. I might feel less shitty tomorrow. Maybe wish that for me. Hey, I hope you don't feel like you're dying tomorrow. Or the rest of the day. I hope you make it through the day. It's just, feel better. Okay, I'm not gonna feel better. Can we let it go? Can we let that go? I'm not gonna. Chronic, the word chronic means it's forever. And you telling me to feel better is just a reminder of how I am physically incapable of doing so. There's that. So, maybe leave comments of what people should say instead of feel better. I hope I'm not as hostile throughout this entire video. Number 4. When people say, what's wrong with you? And you start to try to describe it or articulate what's going on with your Judas of a body. My cousin's friend's sister, she had kind of the same thing with similar symptoms, and all she did was drink guava tea for 6 months and then she got better. Phrases like that. Oh my gosh, my coworker had almost the same thing. Oh my gosh, I ate something once and I just felt so sick. So I know exactly how you feel. No. Don't say those things. Don't say those things to people. One time I had the stomach flu. Okay. Yeah, me too. I've had the stomach flu before. This is not that. And if whoever you're talking to me about, whether it's your sister, your mom, your mother-in-law, your freaking priest, if they got better, then they don't have a chronic illness. So please stop sharing your stories with me, trying to empathize, because it's not the same and it just infuriates me. Yeah, that was number 4. A doozy. Number 3. The next person that suggests to me that I should do yoga, I'm going to nunchuck them. Just I don't want to condone violence, but don't tell me to do yoga. If it was as simple as doing yoga, don't you think I would have already enrolled in an unlimited hot yoga class or something? You should really just do yoga. I had all these issues. Maybe this is just an LA thing. I don't know. I had all these issues, and then I just went to yoga, and I just found the best yoga practitioner, and they cured me. Again, if they cured you, you don't have a chronic illness. Just saying. That's not helpful. Don't tell people that. I very, very much appreciate that you should try to exercise comments, like take a walk, light exercise, but the whole yoga, Pilates stuff, I'm over it. I'm done. I don't want to hear that anymore. Stop saying that to people. It's annoying. That's not going to make me feel better. It's just going to piss me off. I can't. Okay, I'm done. Number two. Let's say I don't go to work. This is an example of the circumstance. Let's say I don't go to work, and one of my vendors or something shoots me a text and is like, "Oh, you're not at work today." Yeah, I'm sick. I feel like I'm dying. Here we go. Ready? And I know every single one of you has heard this. Must be nice to stay home. Are you talking to me? No, it is not nice to be forced to stay home and not be able to function in society like a normal person. Not have the energy, not have the strength, mentally, physically, or emotionally, not being able to make money that day, not being able to make plans, not being able to do anything but survive. No, it's not nice. I'm not taking a day off to go to the beach or have a mini vacay. I'm not sitting there enjoying any part of me staying home. Do not say that to someone with a chronic illness, because the cabin fever that comes with chronic illness, it should have a name. It should literally have its own name, because it is brutal. I don't care if it's 1 day or 2 days or 2 weeks, and some people can't even leave the house at all. Like, I can't imagine that. And just to hear comments, must be nice to stay home, must be nice to stay in bed. No, it's not. But if you want to trade and see how nice it feels, by all means, let's do it. Because I would love to be an able-bodied individual that could go to work every single day and be reliable and consistent. But, it's not in the cards for me anymore. So stop effing suggesting to me that it must be so nice to stay home or work part-time. No, it's not a choice. It is something we were forced into. There's a difference, right? And the number one thing, it's not, these are not in order, by the way, because I feel like that last one should have been first if it was in order, because that one really gets to me. It's not a sentence. It's more of the beginning of a sentence when someone says, "Oh my gosh, you lost so much weight, blah, 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 what's going on? Are you okay?" And then you start to describe your illness, or if you even feel comfortable enough to do so. And the next 2 words that come out of their mouths are "at least." At least it isn't terminal. At least you're not dying. At least it isn't cancer. At least you don't have an ostomy. At least you're not this. At least you're not that. At least you can get up. At least you can go to work. Sure, yes, at least, great. You, by telling somebody at least or starting a sentence with at least, whether you realize it or not, you're invalidating that person. You're invalidating their feelings. You're invalidating what they're telling you. Never, ever, ever, just in general, in a conversation, don't ever tell somebody at least. Like, what if your best friend's coming and you're having a bad day? Oh, well, at least blah, blah, blah. No, at least. Empathize. If you can't empathize, don't say anything. Don't ever start a sentence with "at least." I'm telling you, and I can see it when they're going to say it, like, "Oh, well, at least blah, blah, blah." Yeah, I understand, but that doesn't make my situation or my circumstance any less difficult to deal with and handle and get through. Don't invalidate me. Don't say at least. Just say, wow, like I can't imagine. I bet that sucks. That's another suggestion of something to say rather than at least it's not this. Yeah, I know. At least a fireball and an asteroid isn't hurtling towards Earth to blow us all to smithereens. Does that mean that no one can have a hard day? No. Anyway, I meant for this to be shorter and it's long, as always. But please comment down below things, phrases, sentences, suggestions that you guys are so tired of hearing. It's really hard to live with a chronic illness. It's really hard to articulate it. It's really hard to get an able-bodied, healthy person to understand where you're coming from. But I know somebody's going to watch this video and be able to relate to at least one of these 5 things because they really drive me insane. I'm sorry if I got a little spicy, but I'm just real tired of the comments, all right? And I'll be back sooner than later. I promise. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if there's something you want to see. Let me know if you want me to start doing vlogs. Let me know if you want me to do like about me, or if you just want me to stop talking, and I will. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.